Hi guys, welcome to week 6 of class. I wanted to make a quick video and go through the assignments for this week and make sure everybody's on track. Let's take a look over at the week 6 folder. The title of this week is Word Analysis. This is also widely known as Decoding Skills. It's a little different the way your textbook talks about decoding before it talks about phonics instruction, because of course the two are very interrelated. Students have to have good phonics skills in order to decode words, but I've set up the course the way that your textbook is set up. So don't be thrown off on that. This is kind of a more general, I would say, introduction to phonics because we're talking about decoding. But next week we'll be more in depth and talk about specific phonics instruction. Your classroom observation this week is more general, so it can be in a K-5 classroom. You choose. You're looking for literacy instruction still and noticing things about the environment and noticing things that relate to literacy instruction. This week is also a good week to catch up if you missed a more focused observation previously and you missed a reflection on either emergent literacy or phonological awareness. You might want to use this week to observe more focused for those skills in case you missed that. Under reading and practice, of course, you're reading chapter 5 in your textbook. This is a very interesting article that I want to be sure you pay close attention to. The science of reading really shows that sight words should no longer be sight words. They should be words that children are taught to decode, not to just quickly recognize by sight, but learn to sound those words out or decode them. So you're likely to see both practices in your observations. You may see some teachers that are a little further along in letters training have a little more information about the science of reading or new curriculum models here in North Carolina. Using a more science of learning or science of reading approach and having children, and they've already transitioned from word walls to sound walls. In other places, you may see where children are still more focused on being taught sight words, where they're memorizing the way the word looks rather than learning to decode those sight words. So the video here from Mrs. Jones is related to the science of reading and how to teach sight words the science of reading way, meaning how to teach children to decode sight words. There are several other videos of different decoding strategies that are available here. Be sure to watch this video about syllable types. It's a little complex. It's not the same as counting syllables, but it is related to how different letters, how their sound is produced differently depending on the type of syllable it is. So be sure to watch that video. It's interesting. It's a little more in depth than what you have to understand from this introductory class, but I want to be sure you kind of have an idea of the different ways of teaching syllables beyond phonological awareness, where you are counting syllables and noticing syllables, but learning what different syllables might signal about how to sound a word out. For your assignment this week, you are doing a journal based on this video that you're watching. You are also doing your observation log, of course, and your discussion board is also about sight words. Watch this video and reflect on how well you think this works with the science of reading and if you would use it as a classroom teacher. Good luck. If you need anything, I'm available. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great week.